Alright, for my chemistry video, I am creating a battery. What I'm going to be using is a galvanized rod, which basically means it's covered in zinc, and a copper rod. Now, why we use these two, I'll explain later with the science. We're going to use these two, some vinegar, and we're going to use this big glass jar, all to create a battery, which we'll test with this voltmeter here. So at this point, we have our zinc rod in, and we've got our copper rod in. And what it's going to do is zinc is going to lose electrons, creating a direct current over to copper. Basically, when we take our tester here and hook it up to this, we will have a basic battery. Alright, so we've got our volt tester ready to roll. I'm going to have my grandpa help me. So we're going to connect our red, or our positive, to our copper, and our grounds to our zinc. And as you can see, we are getting some voltage. We are up 1 volt right now. What is the average car battery run?
12.
12 volts. So if we had a full jar of this, we could probably have 2. So just 6 big jars, and bam, car battery. Yeah, there's our science. Woohoo for science. So what we're going to try now is we're going to add some salt, which adds additional ions into the mix, and we're going to test if that increases or decreases the voltage. Then, after that, we're going to add water to about the full mark and see if that additional surface area, plus the acid and the salts, increases the voltage at all. So we've added our salt, and we've made sure to make it dissipate as much as possible and actually go into the solution. So we're going to test out the voltage now and see if we have an increase or a decrease. And as you can see here, we are at, looks like it's about leveling off at 80. So we have what appears to be a decrease, probably because of the salt getting in the way of the additional ions of the vinegar. So we're going to add some more water, see if that additional surface area is going to change anything. Alright, so as you can see, we've put water almost all the way to the brink of our rods, increasing their surface area but lowering our density of acid. So we're going to test out the voltage here, see if we have an increase or a decrease with that extra surface area. So you can see we only have a 0.03 right now. This may be just a difference because the rods are so far away, so we'll try and move them closer. Or it might be that the concentration of acid is really what you need. So yeah, 0.067. So as you can see, an acid base really does help energy pass through. And if you can see, the zinc is bubbling from the current running on it. Yeah, 0.1, even less than with the salt. So obviously, acid definitely helps electrons move. So there's your little lesson on how batteries work. So with our blend of vinegar and water and salt, and you can see the electrolysis, we're gonna check our voltage and see what we're at. So as you can see, we're hitting about 90. Yeah, we're getting, about 93 is where it levels off. So not as much as the original amount of strict vinegar with acetic acid, but still a good amount with just water. Alright, so this here, that is a drain cleaner. But what makes this so special is that it is 85 to 90% sulfuric acid. That's right, the big boy acid. Battery acid and everything. This, right now, even when it's diluted with 10 to 15% water, can burn through bone, paper, cotton, coffee grinds, that sort of thing. It can melt flesh at this point in time. So, what we're planning to do is dilute it with water up more to see if an additional surface area will help with how high of a concentration of acid it is currently. Alright, so as you can see now, in the bottom here we've got this very thick black substance. What this is is ST drain cleaner. What that is an 85% concentrate of sulfuric acid, battery acid. And the other 10% is water. And then there's an extra 5% of a sort of polymer just to hold it all together. So what we're going to do now is that we have battery acid. We're going to test the voltage to see if it's increased at all. So we're going to get our volt tester here. Turn it on. Let it zero out. So it's currently at 0 because there's obviously nothing powering it. Alright, here goes nothing. Black to black, red to red. If you look down there, with only that much filling the jar, not even a full third of what we had with the vinegar, we have roughly 3 volts. 0.3 volts, that is. So as you can see, if we had a fuller concentrate, or even the full jar of this, we'd have a much stronger battery. Alright, so at this point we've taken water and added it to our acid, which gives us more surface area. As you can see, it's bubbling. So what we're going to do is we're going to get real quick about this. We're going to try and keep a strong hold on these two so that we get a better reading of it. Let's see what we're getting. About 0.7273-ish. It's a pretty good number, especially we were benching in about 0.3 earlier, so we're getting an even stronger amount with the additional water.